Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jesse, and I am back for another comic book video. Now, for those of you who watch my video on a regular basis, you'll notice that the locale has changed. Well, for this video and for my Wednesday video, I am at a different location, but I will be back to my regular location after these two. This week, this video, I'm not going to be doing a comic book list like the normal ones I normally do. This time, I'm going to be doing a basic breakdown of one of the greatest teams in the comic books. I am going to be doing a breakdown of the Avengers. Right in my face. Okay, let's get it out of the way. This is going to be a pretty basic breakdown of the Avengers. Just give you an idea of when they started and who they are. So, let's get on with it. This is the Avengers that you're probably used to if you don't read comic books. And why not? It was the highest grossing Marvel movie after all. The Avengers actually started back in Avengers number 1 in 1963. Loki had made it look like Hulk was going on a rampage. Rick Jones, honorary member of the Avengers, had radioed for some heroes to help. Iron Man, Thor, and Ant-Man, along with the Wasp, all got together to stop the Hulk's rampaging. When they found out that it wasn't really Hulk and it was Loki, they all worked together to take Loki down. Now, Captain America would not join the Avengers until issue number 4. But even though he is not one of the founding members, he is largely considered to be one. And he has probably been an Avenger longer than anybody else. Other noteworthy heroes that have joined the Avengers are Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and a couple of members who have been part of the Fantastic Four and the Avengers at the same time, She-Hulk, Thing, and the Invisible Woman. The Avengers have been part of some interstellar conflicts. One of the notable ones back in the 80s was the Kree-Skrull War that the Avengers were part of, and another one in the 90s, which was the Kree-Shi'ar War. Other notable battles that the Avengers have been in were X-Men versus the Avengers. And if you had read any of that, you knew that the Avengers were trying to stop the X-Men from getting a hold of the Phoenix Force. And the most notable Avengers battle was Avengers versus Avengers in the Civil War storyline. Now, the Avengers get together to take down foes that normally can't be handled by an individual hero. Some of these threats are known as Kane the Conqueror, Immortalus, or Thanos, and some teams such as Hydra, the Masters of Evil, and the League of the Unliving, which is always interesting. It's presumed to be dead heroes and villains brought back to life to take down the Avengers. It's creepy and cool at the same time. Now, so many heroes are part of the Avengers, there's too much of them to be part of one team. So they divide up into other teams so they can properly utilize their world-saving abilities. The very first team, which was founded in the 80s, was the West Coast Avengers. The Avengers serve on the East Coast. The West Coast Avengers were able to handle the West Coast until they were dissolved. Now you have just the regular Avenger teams, and what they do is they handle mostly the public relations battles, like if they were going to go after the Masters of Evil. you have the Mighty Avengers, and the Mighty Avengers are the ones who take down the strongest and most devastating threats, like Thanos or Ultron. Now you have the Secret Avengers, and what their job is to do is keep the public eye away from threats that could set the public into a panic. They keep it under wraps. And then you have the Avengers Illuminati, a clandestine group of heroes, which is even more secret than the Secret Avengers, making sure that things get controlled in a certain way and may largely be responsible for civil war. You have the Avengers Academy, which is responsible for teaching some of the up-and-coming kids who have powers now to be able to properly utilize their powers and have the knowledge to be able to interact with the Avengers team in the future. And you also have the Avengers Initiative. And what the Avengers Initiative is to already take heroes who may not have the proper training and train them and divide them up into the 50 States Initiative, which is a hero and team in every state. Now, the public eye Avengers, the ones that everybody can identify with, stay in the Avengers Mansion. The West Coast Avengers, when they were still a team, they were housed at the Avengers Compound. Now, the Mighty Avengers are in Stark Tower, also known as Avengers Tower. The Avengers Tower is where the Avengers Academy is also held, their classrooms and their lodging. The Avengers that are being trained to be part of this 50 States Initiative, they train and lodge at Camp Hammond before they are put with their proper team. And for a while, there was an island off the coast of New York, which was called Hydro Base. And the Avengers used that as their launching facility when they were banned from launching from New York for a period of time, before the base eventually shrank and sunk into the water and became Hydropolis. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoy it. As always, I enjoy making them. If you did like it, give that like button a click. If you want to see all the videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then you can see everything I do. I am wearing my Carrot Bandolier shirt. Yes, Carrot Bandolier is awesome. So, starting next week's video will be August. For the entire month of August, I am going to be doing Avengers videos. So August will be Avengers month. Each week in the videos, I will be breaking down a little bit more of the Avengers, their teams, their compounds, their vehicles, so you can get the full Avengers experience. So, starting next week, the full Avengers month experience. So, if you did like this video and you want to leave a comment on it, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, or you can leave a comment on my Facebook page. If you'd like to follow my Tumblr posts that I update every Sunday, I will leave my Facebook and Tumblr information in the credits. So until next time, I'll see you.